Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eva, and this is all about motherhood, lifestyle, homemaking, and this kind of videos. Today I am coming with a sit-down video to there's mosquitoes everywhere, so sorry if I'm, moving my hands and everything, and I have around 15 minutes, so it won't be very long video. My toddler's still sleeping, my baby's sleeping, he's very fussy, he's actually sick. He got fever, so we end up in the ER. So yeah, not a fun time right now, but I feel like I have to make this video. So I am going to share today my testimony, how I know God is real. So if you are interested to hear my story, then please keep watching. Okay, I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm just gonna go straight to the point. So I have always been Catholic, I grew up as Catholic, my mom is Catholic, my grandma was Catholic, and I have all those sacraments and religion at school, but I never truly was a believer. I guess I was, but kind of like it was just a thing. My kids are baptized, but as I say, like faith was not center of my life by any means. I was more of a modern girl, woman, so pro-choice, more on a liberal left side of the spectrum, I would say. So, just to give you kind of the whole picture of how my life looked like and what changed. I'm just going to give you two examples. The most recent one, just so I don't reveal my whole story, but this is how God and Jesus talked to me. So, first of all, with my first child, I have been trying for the entire year, and by month 4, I start learning human biology, right? We all know how babies are made, but do we really know? Like, we just know that two people get together and that's it. And I got deeper than that. I learned about the cycle, like the first phase, the ovulation, and the second phase after. I am so tuned with my body and spot on. I know when I ovulate, so I don't need any outside birth control, so no pills, nothing, because I just simply know. Like every single month, I know because I know my body, I know the changes, and I am spot on. And also, I do have the app on my phone, but it's obviously not like spot on that 14th day. In my case, it's always on day 16th. I mean, plus minus, but again, I always have all the signs. I'm not gonna go TMI on that video. You can learn about ovulation and women's cycle yourself if you want to. So anyway, long story short, I know my body, I know when I ovulate. So I had 3 kids, 2 girls, 2 boys. No, sorry, 2 girls, 1 boy. And I got a puppy fever, okay? Not a baby fever, but a puppy fever. And my husband was against getting a second dog. And I was like, just give me the dog, just give me the dog. But then one day I just sit on the bed and I start praying. And I asked, and that's basically what I said in my head. God, if you want me to have another child, I am open to it, but please make it a boy and make it fast, because I want short age difference, because my girls are 17 months apart. My boy was by himself, and I just thought that, like, close age gap, another close age gap would make my boys be very close together, just like my girls are, and that's what I wanted for my son Maxim. And guess what? What happened? I got pregnant that very month. And to be honest with you, we are family planning, so we skipped what I thought that ovulation period. But I knew that I got pregnant, that my ovulation moved to more of the beginning of the cycle. And I'm usually, if my cycle is changing, it's usually the other way. So it's delayed, the ovulation is delayed. And this time was a little bit closer, and the ultrasound confirmed that in fact we conceived Ronan earlier, right? So not like my regular ultrasounds, the baby was always like 2 days older than uh, what what it should be by the period, right? The 28 days period. And it always had sense because, like I said, I always ovulate 2 days later than what the classic app says, and this time was like 2 days earlier. You can totally say that this is a complete coincidence, like, Eva, what you talking about? This is a biology, that's how babies are made. But there's too many details that just cannot be coincidence. Okay, the fact that I asked for a boy and I received a boy, the fact that I wanted close in age and it happened like immediately, again, that's, it could be coincidence, but I don't think so it is. Okay, I asked and I received what I asked for. So that's that's definitely not coincidence. It just cannot be, guys. Like, I truly believe in my heart that this is God speaking to me and communicating to me, and your prayers are listened to. Like, really are. It's kind of crazy and weird, and I don't truly understand that. But like, what happened to me, it will always be my testimony that God truly, truly exists, and we will hear Him if we focus, if we turn off the noise around us. My toddler's awake now, so I'm just making sure he's safe. Okay. Also, baby's outside, so I don't want him to take the stroller for a walk. Anyway, what I was saying. Yes, I was saying that all you have to do is focus and listen, and yeah, my chickens are so desperate to just go out. Hi, Marcy. Are you gonna let the chickens out? Let's go jump to the reason number one. I believe that God is real. So one time I was pregnant with Ronan, and it was very early in the morning. My house was a complete mess. I was behind laundry like a whole week, so I had so much to fold. I usually dump everything in the hallway, so I had so much to fold, so much to make another load of laundry, and everything was dirty. My girls were in the worst mood possible. They were fighting with each other. They were moody on their own, so nothing could make them happy. He was moody. He woke up with the left leg. That's what we say in Poland when someone is angry all day. They wake up with a full. When they stand up off the bed with a left leg. It's funny thing to say. Just looking at my dog. Anyway, I was just so overwhelmed. I could feel that I'm getting angry and frustrated, like I'm not feeling well because I'm pregnant, and I'm always paranoid of a preterm birth. So all of this together just was like too much, and I just started praying, and I prayed for strength and for patience to go through that day. And long story short, it's 6 p.m. at that point, and I realized that my girls got better, more manageable, happier. I made bread with them. I made a decent dinner that day. I thought we are gonna inject that day, but no, I actually cook. An okay dinner, and I was actually, generally speaking, like happy that day. I wasn't overwhelmed anymore. So again, I got what I asked for. I didn't ask like, God, please make the girls happier or anything like that. I just asked to change my heart, to make myself more patient, and manage my own emotions. And that's what happened. Like, I got help with that. My day was definitely good after that. And I was really, really in shock how much I have done that particular day. Like, again, like that cannot be a coincidence because the morning was really, really rough and the day ended really, really good. So ever since, when I'm overwhelmed or I feel like I'm getting angry and I'm about to snap on my children, I just ask for help and I'm usually gonna get it, right? So just those two simple example, like there is so much more uh, that made me realize that God is real, like the state of this today world, like you can't ignore it, like you must know that evil is real, like horrible things are happening in the world right now. Like if you look at people, how lost they are, they have so much freedom, like people have so much freedom in today's world, and they are the most unhappy, the most depressed and lost you know people ever. Like I don't think so, like life was not always easy for anyone, for any generation. They always say it's the economic damage, people depressed and all, but like I grew up in Poland. Like my family was not rich by any means. If anything, like we were more on like poor side, I would say. I think we were, because I wanted jeans, for example, and I had to wait like almost a year to get a pair of jeans. But anyway, my point is that people are just so lost, so unhappy, and they have everything you can ask for, like especially here in Canada. Like people are so spoiled in Canada. So now when things are a little bit tough, they don't know what to do with themselves because they are just used to big, pretty stuff. Anyway, anyway, you know, I don't want to go political. I don't want my channel to get flagged by any way. So I'm not gonna go any further really. But I just have to mention, like, what's happening is just crazy. The whole rainbow thing, like what's happening to the children, how lost they are, how unhappy they are, the food we eat, you know like how poison our food is. And this is not uh, by accident. It's all designed to make us sick, I think. But also, the governments of different countries. Again, I don't want to go too deep because I don't want my channel to get flagged by anyways, but like this is all like just bad. Anyway, this is topic for another conversation. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.